like love, love, love in music. La la la, love, 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 love in music. Love,
love. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And this is another edition of Car Conversations on Jay Lee's Corner. Okay. How is everybody doing on this great Thursday? It is Thursday, which means it is Friday Eve. Thank God. Okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Hey, Jaybirds. Okay? Today we are discussing albums. I listened to Ella Mai's new album. I listened to Usher's new album. And I listened to Lord Jesus, to that Quavo album. Okay, just look, so much going on. Let's start with the best to the worst. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Of course, my favorite is Ella Mai's. Ella Mai's album is actually amazing. Okay, very amazing. I did not know what to expect, even though I liked the song Booed Up, Lord Jesus, Booed Up. I just kind of liked the song Trippin'. It took me a little second, because I think I didn't hear it often enough to like listen to it, or if it was on, I was like doing something else. But listening to her album, it's a lot of songs on there. I can't remember how many. I know it's, in the teens, like maybe, it's over 10 songs, okay? It's not a short album at all. And the songs all flow well. I like how I listened to it the first time when I was driving to Chicago, and then I listened to it again on the way back from Chicago. I listened to it the third time at work yesterday, because I wanted to listen to it a couple times before I reviewed it. So I have a couple of notes. I'm not driving looking crazy, but whatever. My favorite song is Good Bad. Okay, that is I think the first song on the album. I think that's my absolute fave so far. I do think her album, it reminds me of when Solange's album came out, the A Seat at the Table came out, and I loved it, and I listened to it every day. And then within like a week or two, I knew all the words. So I'm thinking that's what's going to be with her album as well, because it's just a well put together album. Some people have albums and they just put songs on there and they don't match, they don't mesh well, they don't flow well, and so sometimes it's hard for you to kind of get into a groove. Her album's not like that at all. I also love the song On It, which has the beat from T-Shirt and Panties by Adina Howard. I love how she kind of played off of that vibe of the Freaky Dicky song from Adina Howard and put her own little spin on it. So the song called On It. I love that. A couple other favorites also, Shot Clock and Cheap Shot. I love those songs too. The only song that I did not like was the song Easy. And Easy, I believe, was the second from the last song. That song, and not that I didn't like it, but I did find myself listening to half of it, and each time it came on, I did end up skipping through that song. But all the other songs I did love. Okay, it's an easy listen. It's a little bop. Okay, it's a little bop to it too, so that's a good thing, because you want to get different feels from albums. And sometimes I feel like with a certain artist, if they have a whole album full of slow songs, it'll slow you down, but you also want something that'll kind of get you a little lively. And it does not mean it has to be like some kind of trap song or a fast-paced song, but just something with an upbeat tempo. And she has a couple upbeat, little boppy songs, and I do like them all. Again, Good Bad, I love that song. And the On It song, I think, I don't know if I love it so much because of the Adina Howard beat or feel to it, because I'm a 90s, 80s baby, and also the 2000s. So, but again, I love the song that she did. So if you have not listened to Ella Mai's album as of yet, please go ahead and check it out. It's really worth a listen. I do think it's a great album at the end of the year. Okay, and I like Trippin' even more. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? I do love it more actual, because sometimes the flow of an album makes a song lovable because it's the other songs flow into it and you're kind of anticipating it. So, you know, I can say I am not an LMA fan. I don't know if she has any albums before this one, or whatever. I don't know that, but I do know that I do love her album. It's very, very great. On to the second one. Okay, up to, you know, runner-up, second place, if there can be so. I did not like Usher's album. Okay, it had 8 songs. The song was the album's called, I think it's called A. Usher been gone for a minute. It just was lackluster to me. It was him singing over trap beats, which you sometimes would think would be amazing, because who doesn't love a trap beat? Okay, with a good little bop ditty to it. But some kind of way, Usher was able to fail at it. You know, oh Lord Jesus, the song I did like Stay at Home. Okay, that song made me tap my feet. Okay, and again, I listened to the album once driving to Chicago. No, once on my way home from Chicago, and again yesterday, and I can't listen to it no more. It's not. I don't see myself playing it. Like if I'm somewhere, like I'm riding somewhere, I wouldn't play that album. I wouldn't even play the album, play the song that I like on it. It's just lackluster, and I feel like, you know, a song called, it was some song, and it's like he was yodeling. I think the song was called was it called AI or Atlanta? What was it called? It may have been called A. I'm not sure. All I know is he sounded like he was yodeling, like he was going E-I-E-I-O, and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? All these things. Thank you for letting me over. I had to cut you out. So that song was absolutely horrible. And it just wasn't good. It was also, and then he had, you know, the song, you know, Usher, he was saying sexual things. But you know what I'm saying? And with Usher, anytime he says something sexual, I think of him maybe having herpes. So that kind of kept ruining things for me, because, you know, things he may have said before, I would be like, oh, Usher, that sounds so cute or whatever. And now I'm like, well, no, you know what I'm saying? Her legs up in the air like a peace sign. And I'm like, but he may have herpes. And it's everything he says sexual. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Everything he says sexual, I kept thinking, damn, he may have herpes. And it just was what it was. And then he, you know, the worst songs to me was the birthday song. A song called Gift Shop was horrible. He had a song called She Ain't Tell You. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yeah, but she told us you had herpes. It was, you know, him saying like, when she ain't say that she wanted to be on my team, and how I bought her a house and bought her a car, and all these things that he did for someone, but saying how a person didn't say all that. She ain't tell you that, did she? Well, no, she did not, Usher. They all just said that you got the herpes, and that's what they said. So again, I can say that I couldn't listen to the album without remembering that he may have herpes. Okay, and so for me, that ruined the album. Because it was, you know, there's so many sexual innuendos in there, and I'm like, and I know a person can have herpes and have a regular little life, and as long as they don't have no flares, I'm aware of that. But at the end of the day, when a singer, that's, you know, Megan Johnson can't be out here singing about having women's legs up in the air. We're gonna think that man had AIDS. So it's just like, it's a catch-22. And I feel like if the songs were better, I may not think about that. But for me, the songs were so shitty, I wasn't focused on how good the song was. I was too focused on, this song was kind of whack. Oh, he gonna stare legs up in the air like a big sign. I'm like, but bro, you got herpes. You know what I'm saying? So I could not get into it. I could not flow with it. I could not, like, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, little Diddy Bob, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't do any of that because the songs were lackluster. And it seemed like, you know, Usher, I think he just turned 40. And I just felt like he was trying to, like, be that young Usher. Like, he wanted to catch a younger audience. He with the whole, he did all the songs with that some baby, that, you know, producer dude who owned every beat. And I'm like, Usher, that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really you, bro. And I'm like, was this supposed to be a real album? Was it like a teaser album? Is there more? Are there more songs to come later? And, you know, it's my opinion. I don't like the album. I don't. I would not listen to it again. I would put on his album 8701 again. I would put on his album Confessions again. Again, I love all of Usher's old stuff. You know, I will listen to any of the old stuff. I will listen to this shit, like, at all. Like, I would, you know, I don't care if I'm on an 8-hour trip. Okay, if I'm on an 8-hour drive and my only options is to listen to Roseanne Barr, you know, sing the national anthem, yelling in my ear the whole 8 hours, or just listen to Usher song, I'm gonna be listening to Roseanne Barr. Okay, and I hate Roseanne Barr. I don't like Roseanne Barr at all. And her voice is horrible. But I would listen to that before I listen to Usher's album. I would. I could. You know, I can't. No. It's just bad. The whole that one song was him yodeling. I swear it was like E-I-E-I-O, and I'm like, bro, is we running McDonald's out in these streets? I just couldn't do it. So, you know, Usher's album is a no for me, except the one song that I like called Stay at Home. That song was a bop. Okay, maybe, you know what, maybe I'll download that one song and put it on one of my playlists. I'll do that. But them other 7, no thank you, sir. Have a good night. Last but not least, I don't need no notes for this Quavo shit. Quavo's album, Huncho, whatever it's called, bruh, it made me realize how, you know, people really have fans, and I ain't one of them. That album had like 19 songs, 19 songs. It was longer than LMA. It had more songs than LMA's album for a fact. I know that. Of course, more songs than Usher. But I'm not 100% a Migos fan. Like, I have never listened to a Migos album. I've heard Migos singles. I'll say that. So I don't know if what Quavo did on his album the same thing they do on the Migos album. I don't know if that's true. Okay. I do be in the kitchen whipping like a stir fry. I like that. I like to walk it like I'm talking. I like that too. This shit Quavo did, I said it was garbage. It was horrible. I was like, Jesus, fix it. Put some seasoning pepper on the season because it tastes this. I mean, it tastes horrible. It needs some seasoning. It was bad. And I felt like listening to it, I felt like I got dumb. Like, I felt like, wait a minute. I must be getting, like, I gotta be getting punked. This can't be true. This cannot be what's really happening. I cannot believe that people like this album. I was just so confused at what was going on, and I was like, is this a real album? Like, this what we doing? I would never, ever, if I had to choose between Usher's album and Quavo's album, I'd pick Usher. And that's how bad the Quavo's album was in my mind. It was absolutely horrible. I didn't like not one song. I didn't diddy bop to not one song. I did not tap my feet to not one song. Well, I take that back. There was the one song with him and Future. And when the song came on, I did this. And that was it. For a good like 10 seconds, I did. And that was it. And then I was like, you know, I don't like it anymore. But all the other songs, and I won't say all the other because I stopped listening at like song 10. At song 10, I threw in a towel. I was like, tap me out, coach. You know what I'm saying? Come get me, call the EMS, EMTs, all that stuff. Get me out of here. I give up. Tapping out. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like Hitman Heart had me in the hole in the sharpshooter. No, that was Heartbreak Hit. You know, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. But people fucks with the Migos, okay? People fucks with Quavo. They fucks with Takeoff. Well, Takeoff, I don't know if he'd be around. And they fuck with, with Offset. I don't know, because sometimes people are better as a group. Okay? Sometimes they're better as a group. I just didn't like it. I just don't, I cannot, I was just like, how did that, and but it reminded me that people have fans who like they shit. And that ain't my genre. It isn't. And I said, well, am I just getting older to where I can't get this new music? Is that what it is? And I told myself, no. In my opinion, the music is shit. Like, I just didn't get it. It was bad. It was bad to me. I was just like, nope, nope, I don't need to ever listen to it again. And it makes me not want to, like, if Migos come out with an album, I probably won't listen to it. I would say, what's the singles on the radio? Like, what singles they releasing? I like their singles. But the whole album, bitch, no. And I'm like, Quavo, oh, Lord Jesus. And I just, it was, I know, and there was, seeing clips on Instagram of other artists, like, dancing around to the songs. I'm like, y'all all high? Like, y'all gotta be high. But, again, I realized that people have music that is not my cup of tea. It's the same thing, like, I'm not gonna listen to a rocker's album. You know what I'm saying? A rock out to it. I don't like rock music. I don't like Quavo's music. I don't. So, for me, his is a hell no. His was worse than Usher. And that's why I'm like, I just, I can't. I was just like, no, help me. It's like, yeah. Usher's a no for me. Quavo's Huncho album is a no for me. But I'm a different kind of person. I'm older. I'm 36. I don't listen to, and that's not true, because I do listen to other people's music that's younger than me. That's because I like the singles of the Migos. So no, his album trash. I'm not gonna blame it on my fucking age. Fuck that. No, his album is trash. I don't like it. And that's all I have. So, what the fuck are you doing? That's green. Do you not know where you're going? I see you looking around. Sorry, y'all. Girl. Okay, that's all I have for y'all. I will talk to y'all later. I have, other things to upload to YouTube today. So y'all gonna get a lot of uploads from me today. I'm hoping the Wi-Fi is working at work so I can upload on my phone and get y'all this content all day. I am almost at work. I want everyone to have a great, fantastic Thursday. I will be live on my YouTube tomorrow, Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to be there and get your questions together. I told y'all I'm not the singer. Karla is. Anyway, peace.
He's like love.